Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Well, how many of you look at the TOS? No, not that TOS, but thank you. How many of you look at the terms of service for YouTube? Well, recently, I think it was last week, I received an email about the updated terms of service for YouTube. Okay, fair enough. And like many people, I was curious. Well, apparently I am not the only one who was curious about the terms of service, especially under the account suspension and termination update clause in the YouTube terms of service. So let's take a look at this. All right, account suspension and termination. YouTube may terminate your access or your Google's account access to all or part of the service if YouTube believes in its sole discretion that provision of the service to you is no longer commercially viable. Alright, so is this right or wrong? Is this good or bad? Well, like many things in life, I suppose it's a little bit of both. Now, I understand that, your account may be terminated if you use copyrighted content without permission. You do videos that purposely harm yourself or purposely harm another human being. I get that. I get it. I'm cool with that. But this leaves it open to a lot of discretion from YouTube when it says that the YouTube channel, your YouTube channel, my YouTube channel may be terminated because it is no longer commercially viable. All right, so let's assume that YouTube is talking about strictly AdSense revenue, not super chats or sponsorships, Patreon, and all that stuff. Well, let's focus on strictly on AdSense. Well, if the criteria for this is AdSense revenue, then many channels, including this one, well, it will cease to exist, will be terminated, as Arnold would say. In the past, before the so-called adpocalypse, probably many channels were commercially viable with AdSense, including this one. After the adpocalypse, things changed on YouTube and it got a little bit more, actually a lot more difficult to rely solely on AdSense. Now, chances are, if you are a big channel, millions of subscribers, your AdSense revenue is probably pretty good, into the thousands or maybe millions of dollars. That is certainly to be considered commercially viable. But what if you are not in that category where you have 1 million subscribers or so? Will that end with the new YouTube terms of service end a channel because it is not commercially viable, specifically speaking of AdSense? I'll be honest, my friends, I don't know. If they're talking AdSense, then this channel is toast. So, is it right or wrong? Well, look, YouTube is a hosting platform. They are providing to you, to me, an environment, a platform to host my videos. They are not charging me. Okay? They are not charging me. When you guys support the channel through the Super Chat, for example, during the live shows, thank you. YouTube takes its cut. I think it's 30% of whatever you give to the channel. Okay, fine. They're doing all the work. They are doing all the hosting, all the work. I'm just providing the content. So they take their cut. And the AdSense revenue is also split. I don't know what the percentage is for that. So I'm cool with that. But I think they're saying is, if you no longer have the AdSense revenue, say as you did in the past, then why should they continue to host your channel? I think that's what they're saying. And you know what? They have a point because they have to pay the bills also. So, honestly, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. But if the way I read this, okay, the way as it stands, that provision of the service to you is no longer commercially viable, then they can terminate this channel or any other channel. If they are going by AdSense revenue, then maybe it's time to say goodbye. Let me know what you guys think below in the comments. Take care.